Hey everybody, it's Brian. I'm a physical therapist, and today I'm going to demonstrate for you a really good exercise for the shoulder. It's simply called ball roll on the table, or a bed, or a counter, whatever you have. And we're going to show you a couple different ways to do this. We're going to start with a two-hand position. So basically, one of the greatest investments you can get for shoulder exercise is a physio ball, Swiss ball. You can get these fairly cheap now. This is just a 65 centimeter, but it doesn't matter. Just something you can roll, because it really helps. It keeps the weight of your arm versus a pulley or trying to use a stick where your mechanics usually aren't so good. This really enables the weight of the arms are on the ball, so it makes it easier for us to move around, and it helps our mechanics. And if we need to do some manual intervention, we can easily guide as well. But basically, we're going to start with, I've got this ball on a table. We'll just say this is maybe a bed. And I'm going to stand at the end of the bed, and I'm going to put my hands on the ball, so nice and relaxed. And this is flexion, or ball rolls forward. So flexion is this motion. So I know years ago, old school, take a towel, roll it on there. I mean, that's okay, but the ball gives you a little more input and also a little more functional. So basically, two hands on the ball, palms down, and all you're going to do is you're going to roll that ball out so you get a little bit of flexion. If you want to get a little more stretch, you can really roll it out, but again, it's in a pain-free range. So the farther you go, the more pull I'm getting, all right? And then you're going to roll it back in. So typically, this is our base position. This is straight up, and you're going to do about 10 of those straight with two hands, as long as there's no pain. So after we do straight, and if that goes well, we're going to do diagonal, okay? So we're going to go diagonally to the left with the ball with two hands, and that's going to stretch my right kind of lat muscle back of my shoulder. You're going to go as far as you can. You can turn your hips a little bit too, and then you'll come back to the base point. You're going to make like a V with the ball, and then as I turn my hips, I'm going to roll this ball to the right, and now that's going to stretch the left shoulder, lat, upper back. So I'm doing a nice little V, and now my arms are supported with this ball. Okay, so it's taking a lot of the weight of the arms, so it's easier for us to do the exercise. So again, I would do 10 rolls straight up forward, and then I would just do a V. So I'm going diagonally out, coming back to the center, and then turn your hips a little bit too when you go that way. Because again, if you have a shoulder impingement, and if you don't turn your body and just turn your arms, sometimes that can cause a little discomfort. So open up the hip, make it functional. And you can do 10 of those, and that can be done a couple times a day as long as it's in a pain-free range of motion.